Let's move on to Daniel Weitmann, CEO of Goldencoin. Daniel, welcome to the show.
Thank you very much.
All right, my pleasure. All right, you are the CEO and founder. You've got over 20 years of global experience delivering financial transformation and change management, turnarounds, acquisitions, divestments, IPOs, and venture capital. Did I leave anything out?
No, I think that's more or less it.
Okay. All right. You and I know you work for P&G, Phillips, KPMG. So you've got some really, really strong depth to you. Give me an idea what Goldencoin does, and then I want to get into all the talking points I have for you.
Well, Goldencoin is gold money from the United States Mint. We work with 1 ounce gold eagles. So what we're essentially doing is restating gold as money as it was used to be for several hundred years ago.
Okay.
With 1 ounce gold coins. And in particular, we're using the 1 ounce gold coins from the United States Mint. So it's very, very similar to gold money that maybe some people have heard about in Canada, except that they work with grams of gold, and we actually work with 1 ounce gold coins, which has several advantages.
Are you staying with the 1 ounce gold coins, or is there because there's more numismatic coins than just the 1 ounce Liberty?
Yeah, but we're working with 1 ounce gold coins, and it's not so much numismatic. If you look at how much of these coins are minted each year, the four major coins, which is Gold Eagles, Krugerrands, etc., they mint over $10 billion of those gold coins a year, and there's a lot of them already in the market, in the secondary market. So people actually buy a lot of these coins for investment purposes, and there's only the disadvantages that they're not very liquid to use when you want to buy or sell something. So you can have them as an investment, you can have them at home, you can have them in a vault, but when you actually want to use them, that's being a bit of a challenge. So we're actually making that possible through Goldencoin. By digitalizing that gold coin, vaulting it, and making it available on a mobile app for you.
That's what I wanted to get into, the peer-to-peer trading. Explain that to the audience.
Exactly. So in essence, what you can do, this is like any other banking app, but instead of having paper money on one side, you're actually having physical gold coins that you own instead. And you can do anything with that. So you can practically, do peer-to-peer transfers. You can, make ACH payments where you convert the gold coin to US dollar or euros or whoever you want to pay with. And you can also, load your card, your MasterCard with it, and go shopping with your MasterCard in any point of sale in the world. So, there's anything that a bank can do in terms of payments, you can actually do with Goldencoin as well.
Okay, so is this Goldencoin a cryptocurrency? Is it a form of that, backed by gold?
No. A cryptocurrency is practically just a digital asset based on blockchain technology, and we've stepped away from both that. So you actually, in this case, it's a physical asset. You actually own that gold coin. Each single coin is identified to its to its owner at the vault, so we know exactly each single coin who it belongs to, with unique identifiers. And anyway, it's not blockchain; it's a centralized database, the same as a bank. So we use banking systems, the same as other banks use instead. And so nothing to do with blockchain. So it's not a cryptocurrency. It doesn't use blockchain. It's the only thing that's similar to Bitcoin is the name that it's, we call it coin. So it's Goldencoin.
All right. What makes
that? There's nothing.
Let me drive into this for just a minute, Daniel, because we've got about a minute left in this segment. You'll be back for another one. But what makes Goldencoin unique? What makes it a disruptive process in your industry sector?
Well, the fact is that you can go back to use gold coins as currency. Which is, doesn't exist anywhere else. So you're actually stepping away from banks. You're doing something that, you have something that's safer than any money in the world. you have something that's much safer than any bank in the world, because that gold coin is registered to you, it's yours, and it's vaulted for you. So no banks and no money in the world is safer than this.
Daniel, let's take a break right now. I have a lot of other questions for you on the other side. Will you hold on for a minute and we can address this after the break?
All right.
All right, we'll be right back with Daniel Weitmann, CEO, Goldencoin.com. Thanks for listening. You've been listening to CEO Money with Michael Yorba. This segment brought to you by Tycon Partners. Welcome back to CEO Money. I'm Michael Yorba, your host. Thanks for joining us. All right, we're back on the show with Daniel Weitmann, CEO, Goldencoin. And Daniel, you're calling in from Sweden, right?
Yes, I live actually very much in Sweden and Switzerland, but right now I'm actually in Panama.
Oh, all right. Nice world travel.
Yeah.
Well, good. Now it's a little easier on the hours for you. Let me drive back into Goldencoin, because we have global money markets. You've got gold as money, the U.S. dollar and petrodollar, the future of gold prices. Which one of these talking points would you like to start with?
Well, I think most people already know very much about gold as money, etc. So.
Right.
And I could probably continue talking about that for hours. So I'm not going to do that. Everybody knows about the gold standard, and the U.S. dollar has been linked to gold before, and so forth. And I think that eventually we're going to move back to gold with the SDR. The yuan in China is already linked to gold as well. So whether we want it or not, that's going to be where we go back in history.
Obviously,
in the case of yes.
Obviously, you got into this because you think that there's a big market for it, and there's got to have something to do with the future of gold prices. Are you in a situation where you think that we're going to start seeing the fiat currencies devalue hard, and we are going to flip back into some type of a gold standard, or it's going to be a premium?
Absolutely. No. In fact, we already are. We just don't know very much about it because it's happening, a lot behind the scenes. But the Chinese yuan is already linked to gold, and behind all the world currencies, we have the SDR, which is the currency used by central banks, and that's already, linked to gold. What I think is, and the reason why one of the main reasons I'm also doing this is not because of the reason that I see big profits in it. I think it's important that the individual and citizen can be able to store the value of his work somewhere and still have it liquid in some form. Going back to the gold standard is just something that went away 70, 80 years ago. And a lot of people actually say if that was legal or illegal. Gold was confiscated from citizens back then, and many say that was an illegal confiscation of gold, and so now we have a situation where people or a lot of banks, etc. They issue fiat currency. We have quantitative easing, so we have a certain part of individuals that can actually issue money as much as they want. And they have the other part of the people that actually have to work for it. So in this terms, I think having gold as a currency limits that possibility, and I think it's advantageous to go back there as well.
All right. Well, let me change gears for just a minute. Earlier in the conversation, you mentioned about a mobile app. Give us some idea of what the customer experience would be using the app to trade peer-to-peer gold.
Exactly. Now you can go into the app and you can buy, gold coins, physical gold coins, and they'll be stored for you in either in Switzerland or in the United States, which you choose. You also, when you sign up, you go through the KYC, so everything is very on the legal side. You have to identify yourself, your passport, etc. And then you choose a MasterCard if you want in dollars, or pounds, or in euros. You also have the possibility to choose an unlimited MasterCard for some specific prestige individuals as well. And then once you're in there, you can fund your account, and you do that, and you can do that in several ways. You can do that either by wire transfer, or you can also make payments through Bitcoin as well, and some other gateways which you can also pay with a card as well for smaller quantities. And once you've funded your account, you can use it as any other banking account anywhere. You can make transfers peer-to-peer from Goldencoin from person to person. That's also inside of that also has an account, and you can make external payments as well, ACH payments, etc. And you can load your card, your MasterCard. You can actually fill that up in euros or pounds or dollars, depending on which card you have, and then go shopping anywhere in the world.
Okay. And you can also trade. Wait, let me jump in there. I want to make sure I got this clear. And you can also trade in Bitcoin too. So it's a double whammy.
No. You can actually if you have Bitcoin and want to purchase gold coins, you can do that.
Okay.
But we get dollars for it. But there's a gateway where you can say, okay, no, I want to get rid of my Bitcoins and I want to buy some gold coins. So that's the possibility. But if you do that, you'll have to sign up like everybody else, and you have to show your passport. So it's not like this Wild West Texas that Bitcoin is. The environment here, it's actually very, very controlled, and we have everything very tight on the legal side as well.
Got it. All right. Daniel, we've come to the end of our time together now, but this is a very interesting topic. I really appreciate you taking the time to be on our show. Thank you.
It's been a pleasure. Thank you.
Mine too. Daniel Weitmann, CEO, goldencoin.com.